big surprise for you on Tech Today. You've seen a lot of EVs, gadgets, what we do in the metaverse with 5G, consumer, enterprises. We've done a bunch of things on Tech Today. But in my hand, I have something from BMW.
Sir, EV ka shoot hai?
Okay, much to the disappointment of the crew, no, it's not an outdoor EV shoot today, though we've gotten you the best, the latest and greatest in the EV space, and especially from the Auto Expo. But this is just what a keychain to a BMW looks like. Nothing like a BMW, and those who own one, well, they know all about it. What we can do on the show at this point is the iQOO 11 5G. This is a partnership with BMW, and no i4s like you've seen on the show before, or iXs, which are great cars. Though I can tell you that there's a little bit to do with e-ink, not the iX color changing concept, but e-ink on this show. I promise you that. But the iQOO 11, this Legend Edition, needs to be unboxed, and we're going to tell you why they're calling this India's fastest smartphone, but from the Android world. And then we'll also tell you a little bit about whether this is a true gaming companion. Just going by launch season and the sequence of launches in the smartphone world, this is India's first Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 smartphone. What does that mean? The new platform by Snapdragon, which is why we were with the insiders in Hawaii a few weeks ago, was the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It can do all sorts of cool things, AI, ML, and most importantly, ray tracing on Android smartphones. Comes to this particular device. And I must say, with this vegan leather or whatever sort of finish, it feels amazing to hold. The full review you will get on the Tech Today website. But all I want to answer, the only question I want to answer is this truly India's fastest Android smartphone? More importantly, what's it like for gaming? There's several ways to judge whether this is the smartest smartphone in the market. One way is to use Geekbench. The other is to really put it through its paces on the show. So very quickly, if we were to do the theoretical way, and it's quite snappy to use, very honestly, but if we were to run a Geekbench score on it, there you go, a Geekbench score, which looks theoretical right now, but let me give you some perspective. If you put this score in context, that's 1,448 on a single core score and a multi-core score of 4,424. We're going to try tossing everything in the way of this device, and when we're talking about the OS, it's quite snappy, it's easy to use. It comes with a 144 Hz display, and that automatically means it's meant for gamers. And the gaming community is usually very excited about releases from this brand. Now, of course, it's got the three-stripe BMW design at the back. Very quickly, the camera module looks very Vivo-esque, and this vegan leather sort of a white back is amazing to hold. Now, things that really work for it, of course, are the fact that it comes with vapor chamber cooling technology, 3 chambers, and a much larger cooling area as well. The gaming performance is amazing. Genshin Impact, Call of Duty, and even if you play real racing, a game I like playing in between sets, the sensors are so accurate. So it's not just the software, there's a bunch of software hacks, but the hardware is sublime. Also, we know all about ray tracing with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. We haven't been able to really experience that, so to speak, in our short time of testing, but that's something this phone will technically be capable of. Also, the fact that this chipset can do frame interpolation, it makes a 60 FPS gaming experience look a lot smoother, buttery smooth, like a 120 FPS experience. So yes, I can understand why gamers are so enthused and excited about this device. But another thing which we miss often on our iPhones and even with our Pixels and other flagship phones is fast charging. It comes with a 120 watt charger, and for the purpose of this review, it was on 1%, and I kid you not, in 25 minutes, we nearly have a full charge. So that helps. That said, while it is a gaming monster, look, you can't get everything in under 60,000 rupees. When you do use this, and I'm trying to take photos with different lenses because it's got 3 at the back, and it's very inconsistent with the sort of photos we're taking. I don't think this is a phone for photography. This is a phone, a high-performing handset, truly for gaming. And while we're doing all of this, we can also visit the Tech Today website. That's techtoday.in. Very quickly, switches over and you have all our sections. This review would show up over here very soon. And look at that, you can open a bunch of windows whilst you're doing all of this, be reckless with the phone, and it doesn't even become a bit slower. So it's safe to say that this new iQOO device can definitely manage multitasking quite smoothly and efficiently.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.